who knows where I'd be without boxing. So that's why my goal has always been to give everything I can back to this sport and to help others because I love this sport.
All that stuff you just said don't mean shit. You never drew 100 million people or 70 million people to the fight, have you?
Around like 75 million.
You never helped boxing before. Boxing helped you.
But that's what the sport needed.
Fight.
No way. Bro, like, shut up.
In a surprising move, Mike Tyson has just exposed Jake Paul for trying to cancel their fight out of fear of the boxing legend. Moreover, Roy Jones Jr. has just graphically compared the effect of Tyson's body blows to the force of a mule crushing his chest. His insights into Mike Tyson's punching power and its potential impact on Jake offer a compelling perspective on the upcoming bout. As a seasoned boxer who has faced Tyson in the ring, Jones's assessment carries significant weight within the boxing community. Jones Jr. told boxing legend Shane Mosley, "Mike Tyson is still the strongest puncher that I've ever been in the ring with. The first time he hit me in the chest, it felt like a mule had kicked me in the chest." Jones's recollection of Tyson's power paints a vivid picture of the sheer force behind his punches. Describing the sensation of being struck by Tyson as akin to being kicked by a mule underscores the magnitude of Tyson's strength and its profound effect on his opponents. This first-hand experience serves as a testament to Tyson's unparalleled punching power, which has left an indelible mark on those who have faced him. Moreover, Jones's assertion that a punch from Tyson has the potential to incapacitate or floor any opponent highlights the formidable challenge that Jake Paul will face in the ring. He further added, "And if he hits anybody with a shot like that, they are either going out or down, especially guys who are not used to being hit like that." Unlike seasoned heavyweight champions like Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis, who have withstood Tyson's blows, Paul lacks the experience and resilience to absorb such punishing strikes. Jones's comparison of Paul to heavyweight titans like Holyfield and Lewis underscores the significant disparity in experience and conditioning between Paul and seasoned professionals. While Holyfield and Lewis possess the durability to withstand Tyson's onslaught, Paul's relative lack of experience and conditioning could leave him vulnerable to Tyson's ferocious punching power.
Mike, I'd be remiss if I don't start with you, my man. Living legend, who would have thought you fighting on Netflix in a fight that spans 4 generations? It's an unbelievable thing. Can you explain to the public, explain to the world why this intrigued you, why you ultimately said yes to a fight against Jake Paul?
Well, it was a no-brainer. It was just, he was the new up-and-coming guy in the scene, and I like shaking the sports world to its core, and I'm doing it now. It's just something I want to do.
And so there has been a lot of talk about your age and the age difference between you two.
Yeah.
What do you say to the critics? What do you say to the detractors? What do you say to the people who are saying, quite, frankly, you are too old to be fighting a guy who's 28?
Well, I'm beautiful. That's all I can say.
That's good enough for us. You do look to be in great shape. How is the training camp going? Because we see the 30-second clips with Rafael Cordero and your whole team, but could you give us a little more insight into how things are going?
I'm doing great, but my body is shit right now. I'm sore. Yeah, I'm really sore.
I think you're playing possum.
No, I wish.
Well, you look to be in fantastic shape, and it's great to see you up here.
You.
Jake, how hard was it to put this fight together, to get him to agree to fight you? It sounds like he was game from the jump, but how hard was it?
Yeah, no, he was game. I think he's always wanted to do this. This has been a long time coming. We've been calling each other out for years, and we finally got to make it happen on Netflix, the biggest platform in the world, and things just keep on getting bigger and better. The co-main event, I mean, this is quite literally history that we're looking at right here, and Mike wanted this. Mike wanted it to be a pro fight. He wants the war, and so I respect that. I respect them for taking this fight, for stepping up to try to put an end to me. Because that's what all these fighters have been trying to do, is end the YouTuber. And if Mike can do that, then he's a hero.
Is that the goal here? Are you trying to put an end to Jake Paul?
Well, no, I really like Jake a lot, but once he's in that ring, he has to fight like his life is dependent on it, because it will be.
The sentiment seems to be that, Jake. Every person that I speak to who's around kind of my age says, I hope Mike Tyson, for lack of a better word, beats you the hell up, right? I mean, just like completely ends your boxing career. Do you sense that sentiment from the public as well?
For sure, I think it's 50-50, you know. I truly believe that there's a lot of people who, you know, see me as an arrogant asshole, which I can be sometimes, but I'm just having fun and entertaining the world. And I do think that the older generation wants people to see Mike knock me out, but at the end of the day, I also have the kids, the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, the college students rooting for me and want to see me and Mike.
What about this deal with Netflix? How did this come about? Unprecedented, never before. This is their first entry into the world of live combat sports. How did you and Nikisa get it done?
Yeah, look, it's most valuable promotions that have been changing the game since we came into the promotional business, and we just continue to level up and do things differently and see gaps in the market that no one else has identified. And we wanted to work with Netflix. They liked the idea and see the vision in what we're building, what type of events we can put on. And this is quite literally the biggest fight of the 21st century because of the fact that it's Mike Tyson versus me, but also the fact that it's in 700 million households, Netflix for free for everyone who's a subscriber to watch.
Tremendous.
I like the fact that both guys aren't, you know, ranting and raving at each other and trying to get, you know, more views. They're both fighters, and you can tell Jake Paul is a fighter. Anybody that, you know, wants to say otherwise, they're mistaken. He's made adjustments, and he's gotten better with every single fight. He's gotten better, and he's a real fighter. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you some more clips right now of Mike Tyson, and I'm gonna put another video out of all Jake Paul's new footage. He's training, I mean, radically hard. Jake Paul is not gonna be tired. He's quick. He's hitting real hard. Mike Tyson's hitting hard too. But what I think is gonna happen is they're gonna be very cautious of Mike, because, you know, they sanctioned the pro bout with a 58-year-old man. He's 57 now. By the time July 20th comes, he's going to be 58. And for them to sanction a bout like that, they got to be very careful that he doesn't get hurt. So I think if Jake Paul catches him clean, you know, just quite, you know, a few times, what they're going to do is they're going to jump in and put an early stoppage to it. So Mike better get with it. That's pretty much all I got to say. Watch this third clip, then I'll wrap it up for you guys.
Jake Paul is training for Mike Tyson. He's recently shared an inside look on his camp, with him posting some conditioning saying another day in the office, hitting a tire with a sledgehammer, with him doing some more workouts preparing that strength as he's moving up to heavyweight, and then showed a video of him in training camp with the gloves on in camp, hitting the pads, hitting the mitts, getting some work in on the speed bag before saying this.
We're about to smoke on that Mike Tyson pack!
So Jake Paul says he's about to smoke on that Mike Tyson pack. We have Logan Paul in the background there, potentially training with Jake. And overall, Jake preparing for the biggest fight of his life, and quite literally as he's moving up in weight. So
when you get challenged by someone who's a guy like a Jake Paul, does that piss you off? It's brave, it's bold of him, but it's kind of insulting.
It's a circus, you know, all round.
Jake Paul circus.
It's a circus.
This man is a con man. He's a fake.
It's a circus.
Bit of a circus, I think.
He's a clown.
Jake Paul's a bully, don't forget.
Is anyone tired of the circus act yet?
Fight fans, welcome back.
All right, legendary boxer Mike Tyson is getting back in the ring. He's 58 years old.
No, it doesn't. I don't I think it's awesome.
You think it's awesome?
Yeah, I think it's
Showcases and circus acts in boxing have been part of the territory since its inception, replacing the best versus best in favor of name value and popularity.
If you knock Mike out, are you scared of how the public will react to that?
Yes.
And Mike Tyson's not going to lose his reputation against some dude off the internet.
Wow, if you go out there and beat him, people are going to hate it's a career suicide. Oh, it's risky for Mike Tyson.
And it will make Jake Paul the most hated man in boxing. Make no mistake about it, that is the plan.
Take one lights-out power-punching legend who transcended the sport. Mix in a contentious influencer designed to cause problems.
Jake Paul, the problem child. Do you think he's going to stick to a script and just have a little move around?
Have you not been paying attention to Jake Paul?
Exactly.
He is a ruthless who wants to iron out Mike Tyson and stand over his lifeless body with his arm in the air as if he just KO'd the real prime Mike Tyson.
a ticking Texas time bomb ready to explode as fans curiously debate what exactly is about to go down.
And that's the only thing I'm afraid of for Jake, is that you don't know what you're going to get out of
It's Iron Mike Tyson versus the problem child Jake Paul.
Now it's a pro fight. It's on my record, and I'm going to put him down. And if people are about it, then watch soccer.
It's a big freaking deal because everyone is talking about it, clearly because it's Mike Tyson and Jake Paul on Netflix, and those are the facts. That makes it a big deal.
I would not get into the ring with him unless he had no pulse, rigor mortis had set in. I would not mess with Mike Tyson. I don't care that he's 57. Do not mess with Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson was the baddest man on this planet.
Absolutely. The most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
And he's still got that inside him. Whatever you call it, psycho rage or whatever it is.
Using the solace of the ring to quell a mind that desperately needs occupying, Mike Tyson returns.
And I said, let's do it. Anything I'm afraid of, I confront it.
Almost 4 years after dancing with Roy Jones, the former baddest man on the planet will be 58 come fight night, and yet many still expect him to turn back the clock.
You think Mike wins?
Absolutely.
If Tyson hits him, it's over.
Yeah, he got a chance, but if Tyson hit him with one of them old, feel like it's 88.
What Jake Paul gonna do if Tyson hits him in the body?
I think just one of those hits anywhere in your body would hurt.
Mike Tyson, at his age, he's still got the power, he's still got the speed.
He's still got speed, combination. He's still got that style.
Still in shape. He can knock out Jake Paul.
I just don't think he's ready for that.
Mike Tyson is a trained killer.
Okay. Well, he used to be.
No. He has had a long fighting career. He has been knocked out by massive men like Lennox Lewis.
When you watch him against McBride, when you watch him against Danny Williams, when you watch him against Lennox Lewis,
those shots just don't go away. You know, he's gotten hit by some of the hardest hitters that ever walked planet Earth.
He was totally done and shot in 2001 and 2.
What damage would that do to Mike Tyson? Do you know what I mean? I think, you know, even if Danny Williams beat Mike Tyson, you go, what a sad day this was.
And have we seen the end of Mike Tyson now?
A lot of people have just forgot about that. I'm sorry that I actually brought that back up.
Stopped by Danny Williams and Kevin McBride, the sad figure of Tyson sunk against the ropes shows that even though the myth remains, the reality of the man who once destroyed Michael Spinks in a round has long since melted away.
In the aftermath of the McBride fight, had like a 35-minute private audience with Mike after that fight.
I just don't have this in my gut anymore, and I wasn't really interested. I wanted to finish up, but he wasn't interested in me going out and getting beat up anymore.
And all he did was pour his heart out about it, how I don't have it anymore. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done with this. I don't have it in me. He's not suddenly better now 19 years later.
It will not be dangerous for Tyson because, I mean, Tyson's been up in the ring with, monsters. I'm just concerned about, Tyson's legacy. That's it.
As you probably know, there are people who are concerned about the age gap. What do you say to those people who say this is too much? 30 years, 57 years old, this isn't safe for Mike Tyson.
Facing a man who has safely calculated every move, Tyson's task is to drag this young upstart into the unpredictable Wild West of professional prize fighting.
I love Mike Tyson. He's one of my favorite athletes of all time. I don't know, let's see what he can go in there and...
Listen, will you please promise me you're going to kick this guy's ass and shut him up, please?
Hey, I will do just that for you.
Why do you think he wanted it? Why would Mike want this?
It sounds like he ready to
I think
smoke
he wants
your ass.
to end my ass.
There's nothing to lose for Tyson. If he wins, people are going to thank him. Thank you for ending this charade, they're going to say.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay.
After losing to vocal rival Tommy Fury in Saudi, many thought Jake Paul would hang up the gloves and pursue safer pastimes.
This is... down goes Tommy Fury! Jake Paul dropped Tommy Fury! Tommy Fury might have to dig deep. Yeah, he certainly will. Everything was on the line for Tommy. His whole life was on the line. He was going to get left in Saudi. He was going to get disowned.
I'm here to just say I lost, and that's all that matters. And what I do now, moving forward, is what matters.
Right to work.
As you can see, a lot of the pundits and Oscar De La Hoya made a really stupid comment. I'm not worried about him, but I'm worried about his legacy. What is it? What does that mean? I'm worried about his legacy. It didn't even make any sense. I'm not worried about him getting hurt. I'm worried about his legacy. Okay, Oscar, maybe you could explain that in some quantum mechanics class or something. But anyway, Oscar was a great champion, but that was really a weird comment. I don't even understand it. But a lot of people have Mike Tyson picked to win, but I don't really see it that way. I see it as Jake Paul's the younger guy, quicker guy, equally, pretty much almost equal power in some degree. And I just think they're going to be too cautious with Mike Tyson, and it's going to get stopped early. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys subscribe and like to this video, and comment, and let me know who do you think's going to win the fight. Please, I'd like to hear you guys' opinion. All right, thank you. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.